Alright. This is working. Select stream. Alright. Alright. Is this working? I think so. Alright, let's go here. Alright. Is this working? I think so. Alright. 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 Wait, how do I check stuff? Boom, bada bing. Holy smokes, this is hard. Alright. There. Boom. Boom. It's too much, bro. Oh. Alright, bet. Alright. We got it up. So, what we will be doing today. Alright, first of all, our first things first, join the clan. Clan name is Shecky. I'm too far up. Alright, bet. I'll go a bit down. Oh. We got it up. So, alright, I'm down now. Alright, what we will be doing today is we will be playing Clash Royale. Alright, so if you want 1v1, join the clan. Name is Shecky. It's international, and I think it's family friendly, so anyone should be able to join. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to send a friendly battle right now, and it's going to be triple draft. And for every game that I lose, I will be doing 10 push-ups. 10 solid push-ups. Alright, holy smokes. Friendly battle. Or actually, no. First game, I might just... Oh, shoot. Should I? The thing should probably be... Alright, there we go. First game in. Alright. Clan name is Shecky. Join the clan. Shecky. Yup. Alright. Let's go. Shoot, wait. Nah, it's a 5-second delay, so it's right. You know what? Lolipo, you can know what my deck is, but I will still absolutely clap your cheeks. I am the GOAT of Clash Royale. I'm the king. I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. Alright, let's see here. Alright, choose your card. Low-key, Firecracker will low-key go crazy. Goblin Curse? Yo, Goblin Curse before damage application. We will be clapping everybody in this live stream, and we will be getting absolutely amazing at this game. Alright, let's go for Witcher. Alright, let's go for Fire Spirit. I low-key want that cycle. Let's go for Diddy Cage. No, No, I want to go for Cannon. I know this guy's going to go something insane. Alright, the thing about, RG. Alright, nobody can count RG. Alright, the thing about triple draft is that I low-key never look at what my clans, what the other person is choosing. Alright, low-key, I have not worked out in a while, because after I worked out, you're gonna let that connect. Alright, Lolipo, off to a great start for me. I'm up 400 HP, 600 HP. Please let me win, so we will be getting absolutely insane viewer retention. Poison? Alright, little bucko. Poison, then I'm just gonna offensive cannon. Alright, let's see here. Alright, here's the thing, yeah. The other day, I was, I think on Tuesday, I do not like leaking elixir. I don't care if it loses the match. I hate losing elixir. Alright, here's the thing, man. The other day, I was... Can we cook here? Or we might be cooked. It's alright though, it's alright because Bandit will take care of it, and I can Firecracker right there. Alright, here's the thing, man. On I think Tuesday, I was on Tuesday, around Tuesdays or so, I was working out, and after as I was working out, it was kind of crazy, man, kind of crazy. Cause my friend was like, "Yo, you should come out and work out with me." I'm like, "Oh, sure," because I'm a good person, you know, I'm a great person. Smash subscribe. But yeah, I was what was it? I was. Can we freeze that? We will freeze that for maximum value. All right, but yeah, my friend was like, "Hey, let's work out together." I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "What do you want to hit today?" I'm like, "Yo, low-key, let's hit back," cause I love getting it from the back. All right, who's saying that? Who said that? Who said that? That wasn't me. All right, but yeah, I'm like, "Hey, man, let's hit back." So then we hit back, and then we were going crazy, man. Here's the thing: I have not hit. All right, little bucko. Might have to give you a beating. All right, but yeah, I was hitting back, and I'm like, damn, my back hurts, cause you know I don't like getting it from the back. So as I was getting it from the back, no, as I was working out, I was doing the back muscles. You know, I was doing that little. I might have to defend that. I was doing a little lap pull down. You know, a little bit of pull up, lap pull downs. I'm a little muscular myself. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty skinny. I'm really skinny. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of that. A little bit of this. And here's the thing, I don't really work out lats. I'm the top. I don't really work out back. I don't know why, but for some reason I think that I don't like working out back. Unpopular opinion, popular opinion, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's an unpopular opinion. But me personally, I don't like hitting back. Holy smokes! Yo, wait! I look up for a single second and this guy's already on my booty. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds to make a dream. This is America. This is the dream. This is the place where things happen. This is where we will make a change, and I just wished right into a mother witch. Alright, you know what? We can ignore that left tower. We can go into for the right. And the reason why you guys are watching this stream is because I am great. We are great. Not because... Alright, Clash Royale is just a game, man. At the end of the day, it's just a game. And games don't really matter low-key. Because you know what? I'm down a loss. Alright, so I'll be honest. I have no idea how to edit stuff on the live stream. But, here we go. 1 loss. 0 win, 1 loss. Alright, I'm going to go do my 5 push-ups. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Wait, you low-key couldn't see that, but that's alright. Alright, but here's the thing. Alright, X7, let's go for X. Alright, X784. We will be getting out. Oh, that's a lot of badges. But yeah. Shoot, wait, I just realized you can't even see me when I'm doing the push-ups. That's kind of stupid. But yeah. Here's the thing. The reason why I'm only doing 10 push-ups and not that. Interesting play, X7. Interesting play. But yeah, the reason why I'm only doing 10 push-ups and not like some absurd number is because that connects. How does that connect? But yo, who is cheering for X7, bro? You guys gotta cheer for Shaky because I think I'm gonna lose here. Alright, let's rage out. Hopefully that hits a mini P.E.K.K.A. Yes, it does. Alright, the reason why I'm only doing 10 is because... Oh, shoot. You know what? Let's just go defensive. No, actually, let's go for a battle ram, Show him who's boss. I'm not playing defensive. We are offensive. Alright, holy smokes. That screen is... Wait, I just looked at the screen, and holy smokes, that thing is spread out. Spread out like I'm gonna spread out this guy's cheeks. Alright, holy smokes. This is a family-friendly channel. We will try not to get demonetized. Alright, here's the thing, man. What was I saying? I was saying something about bad goblin curse for the goblin. Holy smokes! Yo, chill. Alright, you know what? We will be ignoring that tower. I'm okay with that tower getting gone. And we will go for we will go offensively instead. Alright, here we go. That hopefully rage and hopefully doesn't have a spell. Yes, he doesn't have a spell. Yo, X7. Alright, I know I have that in mind now. X7, you do not have a spell. Alright, shoot him a little off. Hee ha. Alright, we're at 1 point. Alright, here's the thing, man. We might be down in HP, but we are never down in spirit. Alright, here we go. So we will Dark Goblin here. Tesla's moving up there. We will be Dark Goblin there. And that's the perfect defense, just like how perfect you guys are. If you guys smash subscribe. Holy smokes, that was holy cringe. That was embarrassing. Alright, but let's go for a furnace here to mitigate damage. Alright, today I took the SAT. You know what? Can I talk about the SAT? Am I like allowed? Alright, I'm not gonna talk about SAT. I love College Board. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, let's go for a Skelly there. I don't know why this skelly there. But alright, so I know Pekka's gonna one-tap the wizard, so I'm gonna bring that up. Alright, I'm gonna go for Pekka right there. And then hopefully we go for Goblin Curse there, because I know it 2-taps. Alright, there we go. That's a 2-tap and a Goblin. And I know this won't take my tower, so I'm gonna be chilling. Bing shilling. Alright, well, let's go for Furnace there. Go for a nice little Furnace. And hopefully it goes alright. Hopefully this Furnace defense, and I know this might be a top 10 worst gameplay of all time. Alright, hopefully when that connects there, and then we go there, and then holy smokes, we might just be cooked. Alright, no, never mind. We will be fine. We will be not taking the damage lead, but we will chip down on their tower. We will slowly but surely chip down on their tower. And let's go. Actually, can we just go for a little Goblin Curse there? Sneaky little Goblin Curse there. And that might be connection. Holy smokes. And hopefully that gets rid of it. And we're down 2 losses. Alright. Alright, 0 wins. 2 losses. You know, I low-key... Alright. You know what? It is what it is. Shimei Dog, I will play you after I hit my 10 push-ups. Alright, holy smokes. Alright, let's go for... Actually, should I just do, like, push-ups, like, here, like, leaning? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go down. And how do I show this? You know what? You don't need to see it. You guys just gotta trust me, because I'm the GOAT. The greatest of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we are back. 20 push-ups down the drain. You did great. Alright, thank you, X7. Hey, see you later, X7. Fun playing with you. Alright, Shimei Dog. Alright, time to... Oh my gosh, alright. You know what? We might be down. We might be down a couple losses, but that's alright. Because you know why? It's not about the losses. It's about the friends we made along the way. Holy smokes. Alright. You know, if it gets too tired, I'm low-key might switch to just trophy road, man. You guys, no, I'm low-key horrible at the game. You know what? I gotta collect at least one win in the books, and then we'll go crazy. We'll go ham on Shimei Dog. Shimei Dog, you know, I'm going to absolutely snack on Shimei Dog. Show him the time. Show him the little beat. Show him the beating that he never got. And show him what kind of person we are. And he's not a good person. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's go for a log right there. I know Shimei Dog wants that Goblin Curse. Alright, Shaky, turn your camera. We can't see you. That's alright. You look, you just gotta take my word for that. Alright. Alright. Holy smokes. Alright. Well. Locked in. Alright, Shimei Dog. Alright, time to get a little beating. Alright, wall breaker's up there. Hopefully he doesn't do anything sneaky with that. Alright, he is going to... Alright, I was about to say if he Mega Knighted, I would low-key just quit the game. That fully counters? How does that fully counter? Yo! Alright, let's go for Wizard there. Try and counter that. Wizard there. And... Alright, that does fully counter, and I know that's going to fully counter. Can we just push that back and Skeletons? Protect the Wizard, and we're going to be Bing chilling. We're going to be absolutely fine. We're going to be ice cream Chinese. Alright, we will be pushing. That's going to get a single connection. A single connection is better than none. And we will be trying to punish him. Punish him, I don't know. Punish him like Slim Jim. You know, at the SAT, the person I was sitting next to gave me a Slim Jim. And it's pretty awesome. Okay. Alright, why did I talk about Slim Jims? Because I love sausages. Alright. Let's go for a fireball there to get rid of the archers. And I probably didn't need to because it would have gotten rid of it anyway. But it's free tower damage, and we take free tower damage. Tower damage because we love free stuff. Alright. Turn your camera. Alright, holy smokes. Let's go for a defensive Tesla because we love defensive Teslas. And then, alright. There we go. We are down. Why? What was that? What was Shimei Dog? What was the point of that hunter? Alright, let's go for a wizard here. Let's go for a log right there to try and hopefully push that back. I don't think I needed the log, but it is what it is. Log reveal. I'm just kidding. Holy smokes. This channel is family friendly. YouTube, please monetize me. Alright, here we go. Let's go for it. That's gonna get at least one connection. Yup, and Wizard should be gone. Your Wizard is gone. Not before doing a decent sum of damage. I don't know Mini Pekka counter matches that well. Alright, we are finally up in damage. Shimei Dog might have finally let us off so we can get a win. And we're gonna Tesla right there. And hopefully that Tesla puts in work. And then yes, alright. Log, I know oh, I didn't need to log. Alright, perfect. Alright. Hunter does take care of that, but that's okay because I'm gonna take care of Shimei Dog, and we will be snacking. We will be eating good tonight. Tonight is because why? Tonight is the night. Tonight is the moment, and tonight is the night we absolutely feast on the rocket. Where did you pull rocket out of? All right, let's go. Fireball. All right, let's go for. I know Rascals won't do that much damage. They won't. Please. All right, you know what? You know what? You know what? I gave Shimei Dog a chance. When no one was watching, I was the one who gave Shimei Dog a chance. When Shimei Dog was out in the road and he did nothing more, he wanted nothing more than a nice hot meal in his stomach. I was there, man. I was there for Shimei Dog. I was there when Shimei Dog needed someone the most. I was there when Shimei Dog. All right, we might be cooked. Wall breakers, defensive wall breakers. As I was saying, I was there, man. When Shimei Dog needed people, I was there. When Shimei Dog needed someone, I was there. Alright, let's go for a Dark Goblin right there. Hopefully that takes care of. Oh, that is horrible dark. You know what? Talking and doing this is kind of hard. All right, we're gonna just Tesla right there. Hopefully that gets rid. I know he's gonna. All right, I was gonna say Hunter, but you know what? It is what it is. It's too late. All right, prediction: Fireball, Fireball, Fireball. All right, you know what? We're down for Alexa, but it's not about the game. It's about sending a message sometimes, and that sending a message might just work because my Dark Goblin is chipping down on his tower, and that might just be the part of the. That might just be game, man. Alright, here we go. Let's go for a... What can we do here? What can we do here? Alright, chat. What can we do here? Alright, let's go for a Goblin Machine right there. Dark Goblin right there. I know he has rockets, so I know he wants to rocket that. He's not going to rocket that. He will rocket that. Look at that prediction. You know what? It's like I'm at a level... I'm at the level where I can predict something, but I'm not good enough to actually do anything about it. Alright, here we go. One win for the books. 1 win, 2 losses. Holy smokes, we are finally up. Holy smokes. Y'all, you guys suck. Alright, we need more of a challenge. GG's, Legendary Gamer. Alright, bet. We will 1v1 Legendary Gamer. Alright, here we go. Holy smokes, I'm not trying to... Hopefully Legendary Gamer isn't like an absolute giga chat at this game. And hopefully we will do fine. Holy smokes. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's go for a... You know what? Why not? You know what? I'm done making actual decks. I'm just choosing all middle, man. I'm done making actual decks. Mega Knight! No, I skipped out Mega Knight! Yeah, it's whatever. I'm gonna just go all middle, and I'm gonna show Legendary Gamer who the real GOAT is. Who the real gamer is. You know what? He might be... You know what? He might be a Legendary Gamer, but me... I'm the real legend at heart. Smash subscribe. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go for the game. Legendary Gamer against Sheki. Alright, this might be the matchup of the century. This might be the absolute... This might be the game of the century. Game of the decade. Game of the... I don't know. This is going to be better than the NBA Finals. This is going to be better than... Ayo, this guy... Is it... Never mind. Alright, never mind. Here we go. Let's go for a cannon. Lightning right there. Show him who's boss. Lightning there to get rid of the cannon cart. Alright. We are up in damage, which is pretty good because we will be winning this game. Our Legendary Gamer will get the absolute beating that his father never gave him. Goblin Machine. Alright. Alright, school. Alright, Buckaroo. Alright, let's go for a Electro Dragon back, and hopefully we can go for a Knight. Oh, Mortar. I have Mortar. What? Alright. Alright, I have a plan. I have a vision. I have a vision, man. Alright, let's go for a defensive mortar, and then let's go for a bomber, because hopefully bomber goes crazy. No, Electro Dragon goes crazy. Electro Dragon is absolutely clapping cheeks, and we will... Holy smokes, man. That is absolutely nasty work. Oh my John. Alright, hopefully this goes well, and bomber does not shoot a single thing. Alright, it is what it is, though. Let's go for a spear goblin. Maybe Yeah, let's go for Spear Goblins. Alright, Spear Goblins, and I'm gonna lightning right there to get rid of the cannon. Free value right there. And let's go for a alright, let's let the Spear Goblins connect. Let's show this show them, son. Show the world that you are not to be reckoned with. You are a force, you are a legend, you are the GOAT. Alright, saying you guys suck after getting beat 2 times in a row while I beat him easy, I let him take his tower so I can 3 crown. Fair enough. Maybe ZX7. I look-y got clapped that game. So, you know, no, actually, I never lose. Are you reading comments? Yes, I am. You know what? I swear he looked at comments. Yeah, I look at comments, but then sometimes when you see me looking forward and like reading stuff, then I'm not actually reading. I sometimes just look at stuff and I just look at it absentmindedly. So that might be lightning value. No. All right, it is what it is though. Easy night. And then hopefully that works out. All right, that does work out perfectly. Yeah. All right, that's good. But yeah, here we go. Shecky. Yes, sir. All right, Sackboy. Hello, Sackboy. Sackboy? That's an interesting name. All right, you already know. We're going to mortar. We're going to start playing the offensive game. We're going to start playing the game as it's intended. We're going to start playing Clash Royale like it's an actual Royale game. All right. I want to lightning that. I will lightning that because I am a scum. All right, let's go for. I know he wants a cannon card. Yeah, he's cannon card because he knows I have not played tornado this whole game, but it is what it is. All right, we get rid of the rocket guy. Rocket guy before he actually shoots this thing. All right, we're gonna shoot our load right into the tower, and then hopefully we're going to get one last shot. Yes, it does, because we are amazing. All right, we are up at 600 damage. Holy smokes, man! Can you please stop with this? You have a loving family at home. You don't gotta do all this, man. All right, let's go for a knight there. And Bomber putting in the work, man. Yo, my whole defense has been carried by Bomber and knights, and hopefully, low key. All right, look at Discord Monkey. All right, yes, I will. Right after this game, then the man. All right, let's see here. So let's actually just go for a defensive Electro Spirit. So that's good. All right, Spear Goblins right there. Please don't connect. All right, that does not connect. That is awesome sauce. We're going to Electro Dragon in the back. You know what? Maybe I'm a bad player. Maybe all I know how to do is just spam stuff on the back. All right, let's go for a lightning here. And then let's go for a mortar right there so it doesn't connect. Holy prediction. I knew that was coming. I knew that was going to be absolutely crazy. All right, let's go for a knight. Bro forgot Goblin Machine name. Yeah, I'm low-key kind of, I'm not the smartest. Can we just tornado that to the side so, like, it doesn't distract? No, I'm a horrible player. I'm genuinely a horrible player. All right, it is what it is, though. You know, there's some things in life that are just, you just gotta, like, you know, experience and actually do, you know? All right, defense and mortar, because I know we're up in damage. He doesn't have a big spell, because tonight is the night. Tonight is the moment. Tonight is where we prove to the world. All right, let's tornado that back. Tonight is where we prove to the world that we are different. All right, holy smokes. Let's defense and mortar. Come on, man. I cannot lose again, bro. All right, let's go for the. Hopefully that holds off. We lightning to get rid of that. And holy smokes, man. You know what? You never stop quitting, man. You can never stop. Bro, you're playing good. Shecky, you got smoked. All right, you know what? It is what it is, man. All right. We are at 11 members. Let's go. All right, you know what? Time for the 10 push-ups. Are you in the spectrum? Perchance. All right. You know what? Through 1 win, 3 losses. Thank you, maybe X7. All right. Royal Teddy looking for a match. All right, I'm going to hop in with Royal Teddy right after I do these 15 push-ups. All right. Hopefully, you guys can stay with me after I do these, like, really bad push-ups. All right. We will be going right here. Set up right here. All right. 10. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I didn't even clap the last one. That's low-key embarrassing. All right, let's go. All right, I am physically ready. For the world, man. All right, answer questions. LOL, bro. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. Dan the man said check Discord. He's right. All right, the stream does have a bit of a delay. So, all right, let's go check. All right. Bro is too good. Who is Royal Teddy? Our friendly battle. All right, let's see here. Dan the man, what do you say? Well, what is a... All right. Then the man texted. Alright, what is that? Alright, let's get back in it. Alright. Let's see here. Mega Draft, Royal Teddy has first place, so let's go there. Are you on Spectrum? Respond. I respond, little bro. I respond, little bro. John Marston. Royal Teddy, keep up the win streak for viewers. Yeah, yo, I like maybe X7. Alright, I am lagging, which is not good. So we'll wait. We will wait, and we will see what happens. We will see on Moonbar. Nope. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see if this is the game of our life. Let's see if this is where... Alright, wait, what? Wait, yo! Yo, just chose I got 2 spells! Yo, why would you auto pick 2 spells? Yo! Why would you only auto pick 2 spells? Alright, you know what? It's alright, because we are better at the game. Alright, he whiz. Alright, he's got Goblin Joe, you whiz. Alright, you know what? I feel like playing. I feel like playing Miner. I feel like playing Miner because we love Miner. Just asking. Ha ha ha. Alright, wait. Let's go for Lumberjack. Just asking. And then did haha. Actually, fun fact. I actually did a while back. This was like way back then. But sometime we were a bit concerned. We're like, hey, do I have like a certain mental disability? But they're like, nope. The only mental disability you have is ability to be way too smart. I'm like, wow, thank you, doc. You're amazing. All right, let's go for it. Looks like we'll be playing a quick cycle deck. All right, let's go for. You know what? I feel like playing. Or what does he have? Fireball? I can't choose that. I'm gonna go. I feel like playing Royal Giant. Why don't you change your YouTube profile picture? I don't change it because on my very first video, if you can go check it out, but I don't know if he deleted his comment or not, but on the very first video, all right, what's your win condition, mate? All right, actually, how about double win condition? Screw it, let's go for double win condition, man. Or no, lumber. All right, let's go for there. Yeah, why don't you change your YouTube profile pictures? Because on the very first video I ever posted, some guy was like, hey, you know what you do? Don't ever change your profile picture if you like ever, I don't know, ever get bigger and all. You know what? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Minions? Let's go for minions. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I should have chosen a building. I should have chosen 3-star mini P.E.K.K.A. Yo, I thought 2-star was a max. All right, Royal Sheki. Royal Teddy. Good luck. You know what? All right, let's go for Snowball right there. Because I'm low-key a wasp. Yo, that didn't even hit. How does it not even connect? All right, you know what? That's all right. Lumberjack right there. Minions right there. Let's take care of the Dark Prince first. And then let's take care of... Holy smokes, man. You got to chill. All right, luckily that takes care of it. I'm going to Miner right there. Skeletons. All right. Here's the thing I learned from... Clash Royale, man. The one thing I learned from Clash Royale is that even on like big HP troops, even if it doesn't seem worth it, you still gotta play stuff like skeletons down, because like, you know, that small little chip damage stacks up over time. All right, I have 3 spells in my deck. What do I do? All right, let's go for there Lumberjack. That should get rid of it. Nice and easy. All right, nice and easy. We're slithering down his HP. Wait, what am I saying? I'm down 50% HP, man. It might be over. All right, yeah, but that's the answer to why I won't change my profile picture. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. Only time will tell. All right, you know what? Freeze. Let's go for a sneaky freeze. If he does anything sneaky, we're gonna. Wow, yup. Royal Teddy. Didn't see that coming. Oh, all right. Wait, he's at 10K trophies. Chat. Wait, chat. Holy chat. I don't like to say chat, but you know what? Do you guys know what this means? If we manage to beat this guy with 10,000 trophies, that means we will deserve 10,000 trophies, man. All right. You know what? I feel like being a prick. Let's go for it. No. I remember watching this one YouTube video that said Clash Royale is best played defensively. That's why all the pros play defensive. Yeah, I'll play defensive if I didn't have 3 spells. You know what? No, I think I'm supposed to because I have 3 spells. You know, free chip damage on the tower. Does he have any spell? I don't remember him having like a real spell. So let's go for minions there. Hopefully that chips down at him. All right, okay. Let's think here. Let's go for skeletons there. Holy smokes, how did I miss? All right, let's go for a miner up there. And then, all right, he's going to do that, so I'm going to do that. And then, all right, this will be the push of our lives. Royal Giant to tank for that. Holy smokes. All right, let's arrows there. Oh, unfortunate. It's all right, though. It's all right. We are still up in damage. We are still bing chilling. All right, hopefully, dude. Every single game, man. I'm always up, and then we start losing, man. All right, hopefully this game is different though. Hopefully this game proves. Oh my, wait, Minnie's actually going ham on that giant. You know, we might have to freeze right there. All right, you know, Miner putting in the work. Miner's putting in the hours, or take what's ours. All right. Change it so you don't look like some bum who doesn't care. Slop said, let's go Shecky. Yes, sir, Slop. That's what I like to hear. All right, Snowball right there to take care of those. And let's, hopefully. Yo! Please, man. Please, please, please. All right, yo, no way. All right, that's good. That's good. We are still up. Let's go for a Miner. Miner, good game? Nah, you don't know what you're saying, man. Wait, he has Fireball. All right, it's all right. We will be... You know what? It is what it is. It's just a game, man. It's just another 10 push-ups. It's all right. You know what? It's no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain, man. All right. Let's go for another 10 push-ups, I guess. All right. Another 10 push-ups. Here we go. Let's go. No pain, no gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, all right. There we go. It is what it is. We are up now. We are finally. Holy smokes, man. All right, dude. I should not be. I'm so out of shape. All right. It is what it is, man. All right. Next person is Avatar 23. Bro, why am I sweating? I only did what 30 push-ups overall. All right, let's go, man. How many push-ups so far? 30. 30, 40? I think 30. I'm just out of shape. I'm just out of shape, man. I'm just out of shape. So it makes me look. Then the man said 1v1 when you're done with that game. All right, then the man, I'm down. But I got a 1v. Oh shoot! What the heck? Wait, what's happening? Wait, I'm Shecky. Why? Wait, why do I spectate Shecky? Yo, what? What? Yo, yo! I'm spectating Shecky. Oh, I'm sorry, Avatar, but I'll play after that. I'll play next game, but then we will be going against Dan the Man. Yo, let us not play 1v1, man. You want to play? I'm down to play. Royal Teddy. I'm sorry, Royal Teddy, but you're too good, man. All right, well, I'll play against you. I'll play against Royal Teddy though. I'll show you who the real goat is. All right, you know what? You want to go for a triple draft? Let's go triple draft. All right, you know what? Teddy Silver. Or Teddy Bear, or Teddy Mendy, Sendy, Lendy, Gendy, Zendi, Fandi. We will play sometime. But when we play, I will be winning. But when I win against 20, when I win against 20. Alright, holy niche reference. Alright. Holy smokes. Yo, it's low-key getting kind of hot here. Alright, dude, it's low-key. The heat recently has been suddenly spiking, man. Like, I don't know why, but it's just suddenly spiking out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere. All right, let's go for dude. At this rate, I might as well just become jacked already. Expo, I do like Expo. I do like the sound of Expo though. Boo, but he has counters though, so we gotta go for another big. All right, dog, just play me. No way you let my request hang because you're lax by. I'm sorry, Doomer Warrior. E-Barbs. I'll play you right after this game. Alright, let's go Flying Warrior. Yeah, it's real hot for you for some reason. Yeah, it's low-key kind of hot. Low-key be hot. Alright, Shecky. Yo, massive shout out to. Yo, biggest shout out in the world to the best, one of the best Shecky supporters in the world. Shoot, what's the name on... what's the name on the... Alright, you know what? I don't know what their YouTube thing is, but massive shout out to SheckyBot. Biggest supporter since day one. Massive shout out to Shecky. What was it? SheckyBot, man. We love SheckyBot. Alright, let's go Musketeer right there. We can take a few shots. Alright, you know what? One more time. Massive shout out to SheckyBot. And you know what? Peem, hello Peem. Alright, you know what? Massive shout out to maybe X72 and Doomer Warrior and Dan the Man and Peem and I don't know, anybody, man. But especially big shout out to SheckyBot. Alright, here we go. Holy smokes, let's go there. And an easy defense, easiest defense of our life. Alright. You know what? And California is hot, but me and Shecky coming up with a new invention. Yes, sir. Me and Slap are coming up with a massive new mention. And right here, we low-key might smoke Dan the Man. Dan the Man has 10k trophies, but you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have the power of friendship. By power of friendship, I mean, how jacked we are. Alright, here we go. That's a free connection, that's a free fireball, and that's a free... Oh, I wish I probably... Oh, I hit that? I mean, of course I hit that. I'm the GOAT. Alright. I know. Alright, I know. Musketeer right there. You know what, dude, recently, I was in the guitar, but some stuff happened, and then I'm not as invested in the guitar anymore. And Dan the Man is one because he knows. He knows, man. Deep inside. Peem, you want a 1v1? Alright, just join the, Join the clan, man. Clan name is Sheki. Alright, when everyone 1v1s, we should do some 2v2s. Yeah, bet. I'm down to do 2v2s. Alright, but let's go. Holy smokes, you fell right into my trap card. You are getting absolutely slimed out now. Alright, what was that? But yeah, I'm down to do 2v2s. If you guys want to do 2v2s, just join the clan and send some 2v2s and we will be playing. At Checky, how are you right now? I'm doing pretty solid, thank you. How about you, Peem? Alright, here we go. Let's go Prince there. Dude, holy smoke, I always get railed by that. I always get railed by Goblin Giant, man. I can't take it anymore. Alright, sorry, man, because that should... Dude, that furnace has been getting so much value. It's generally been getting annoying. Alright. Are we doing for 2v2? Is it Slop? Is this your first ever stream? Yes, it is my first ever stream. I'm actually, I normally... Bro, Dan the Man, can you stop? Holy smokes! Alright, normally I just post videos on YouTube, but today is the first live stream. Usually, alright, fun fact, this channel is actually supposed to be, it's supposed to be a commentary channel. But it's supposed to be a commentary channel, so it's occasionally, maybe you'll see me just yap about stuff, or maybe you'll see me like talk about certain topics, or maybe you'll see me talk about certain world issues. Actually, I had a couple video plans where, Dan the Man ran into my trap car, but I didn't place fast enough. But yeah, actually I had 2 videos that I actually spent a decent amount of time on. I spent a decent amount of time working on it, but unfortunately, I couldn't really figure my way out, so I couldn't really finish that video. So unfortunately, wait, this might be the game, this might be the moment. Alright, here we go. Dan the Man, this might be the place where he gets absolutely booty railed. Can I say that? Alright, please don't demonetize me. But yeah, it is what it is. PM for 1v1, join the Sheki. You have rocket. Why does everyone in the Why does everyone in the grandmothers have rocket, man? Holy smokes. Oh, bet I'll join the Hi Sheki. Alright. You know what I'll join the 2v2 right after I do my 10 push-ups. Holy smokes, man. Alright, here we go. Time to be absolutely goated. Alright, here we go. Another 10 push-ups. That's 40 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy smokes, man. It's low-key getting hot in here. I might take off my shirt. Alright. I might take off the nice pie shirt and just, just take it all off, man. Take it all off. Alright. Avatar 231, I played him. Deadly Lions. Alright, do you guys want to... I'm in a match with a different guy, but he's stalling. Alright. Alright. Alright, here. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do 2v2? Do you guys want to do 1v1? Keep my 1v1ing. And, get a little pump, a little pump for the arm gains, Deadly Lines. Deadly Lines. Alright. Alright, well, type in the chat what we should do. Type in the chat what we should do. Alright, here we go. Let's see what to do. You know what? I do want to play with Avatar, though, because it wasn't his fault that we couldn't play. So, actually, let's watch Avatar, man. Let's watch Avatar. And hopefully Avatar claps low. Damn, how have you not chosen your cards yet? Wait. Oh, the game already ended. Okay, I see. You know what, Avatar? Let's go for a triple draft, man. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, it is hot, man. It is genuinely so hot. Holy smokes. Alright, please 1v1 Deadly Lions. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Avatar first, though, because Avatar didn't want to play me first. And I'm a fair, forgiving man. Alright, let's go for Battle. If I was canceled. Alright, Avatar, you gotta make up your mind, man. Lock in. All right, Avatar. All right, let's go, Avatar. Hey, Peem, 1v1 Deadly Lines. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I gotta do fulfill the what was it? So everyone has Rocket. I'm gonna choose Rocket, but I gotta fulfill the promise I was on from 2,000 years ago. This game was promised to him 2,000 years ago. All right, let's go there. Let's go there. Boom, boom. Check it out. And then, oh my gosh, it is hot, man. It's steaming hot. All right, let's go for minions because minions is low-key broken right now. Minion is broken. All right, let's go for sneaky golem. Sneaky golem. Sneaky golem. I'm sorry, Peem. All right, let's go for hog rider. I'm sorry, Peem. Alright, let's go for log. I won't do deadly lines next game. Alright. Let's see here. Musketeer. And then what's next? Let's go for a Skelly Barrel. And let's go for Ice Golem. And let's go for Diddy Cage. Alright, solid. Me personally, I feel like this is a pretty foundational deck. Foundation. Alright. I put my water bottle on top of the fan. This might result in a YouTube ban. Alright, let's go for a Skelly Barrel. Avatar's laughing at me. Alright, let's go for a Minions right there. Holy smokes, man. It is hot. It's getting steaming hot. Alright, Rise Nguyen said Ewiz. Nguyen. Kevin Nguyen. Oh my smokes, man. Alright, let's go for... Actually, I think just... It gets a shot. Wow, okay. Let's go. Let's wait if he puts anything back in there and we can do a little sneaky log. Alright. I don't think he's going to put anything there. Let's go for Hog Rider right there. Show him who's boss. Show him the real Mamba mentality. Show him who's... Oh, I wish I had Goblin Curse Rage, man. Oh, how I love... What is that card? Ram Rider? Alright. That Ram Rider... Alright, Musketeer protects the Goblin Gang and gets rid of the Ram... Yo, Ram Rider hits the Musketeer? Alright, let's support... Let's put a little pressure with a Musketeer with the Skelly Barrel, and hopefully he doesn't do anything about that. And Musketeer should one-shot that. Yes, it does, because we are the GOAT. He has immaculate timing. Immaculate like me. Alright, let's go. Let's go for a little log right there. Kobe the GOAT. Alright. Kobe or LeBron. Kobe or LeBron, man. Kobe, LeBron, or Michael Jordan. Because I've seen... Alright, in my opinion, I feel like Kobe's a great player, man. Kobe was a, hella good player. But I feel like when people, when they're always doing, those GOAT, na video Gupta, ooh, but when people put him on the GOAT conversations, sometimes, there's always, that 1% who votes for Kobe, man. And Kobe's a really good player, man, don't get me wrong, but here's the thing. I don't think he's the greatest player of all time. I personally don't think he's the greatest player of all time. Who do I think is the greatest player of all time? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure who Wow, okay. Prediction, but I should get rid of the charge, and I am able to log, but not fast enough. Holy smokes. Alright, but yeah, me personally, I don't think Kobe is the GOAT, but I do think Kobe is a great player. I'm your favorite uncle. Alright, in the video, Gupta. You are getting absolutely booty. I'm going to leave that there. But yeah, hopefully Hog Rider does enough damage. If not, we can always rock it and just take that out. Take that princess out, and hopefully it doesn't dodge. Yup, it doesn't dodge. Good boy, princess. Holy smokes. Alright, we might finally actually snag a W. Alright, we predicted his little Ram Rider, and that doesn't get a shot. So hopefully that does get a shot. I'm horrible. Let's push instead of actually protecting like I should. And he protected my pocket skeleton. How do you predict a pocket skeleton barrel? Alright, I think I'm just bad at the game. I'm pretty sure I'm just bad at the game. Let's go for another defensive Goblin Cage, and hopefully this goes well. This all goes well, and let's go for a defensive. Alright, you know what? That works out for me. Pops out the guy, pops out the brawler, and we can just rock it and we can log. And that should be game. Good game. I'm not giving you the well played, bucko. We're gonna laugh at him, not at him, show him who's boss. Alright, okay. Oh my gosh, holy smokes, man. Alright, you know what? Let's go with Deadly Lines. Deadly Lines will be getting his booty cheeks clapped this game. Alright, Deadly Lines. Holy smokes. Alright, Deadly Lines, oh, there we go, we're in. Alright, Deadly Lines, and kick that video group the what? What could the video group have ever done to you, man? Alright. Oh, my back. Alright, let's go for Dark Goblin. And then actually, why don't we go for Goblin Curse? Yeah, let's go for Goblin Curse, man. I love Goblin Curse. Alright, that we should win this. We got free Goblin Gang from that. What? All right, let's. Bro, whoa, what? All right, hopefully Pekka takes. Pekka does not take care. Actually, no, Pekka. Holy prediction rage! Smash subscribe. Oh my gosh, we might be the goat. All right, that doesn't take care of it, but that's okay. I should have probably done something about it, but that's okay. All right. Let's go for an amazing game. Let's go for a perfect streak here. That first game from earlier is our streak, and we will be doing no more push-ups from now on. All right. Before I was setting up the stream today, oh my gosh, man, was it hard? Was it hard to set up the stream? I grinded it out for an hour. For some reason, the stuff that was supposed to like connect to my screen was not connecting, man. So the things I had to resort to, the things I had to do, the unspeakable deeds that I had to do just to upload this stream, man. I can't even look back on it. I can't even think. I don't even want to repeat what I did, man. I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, let's Pekka there. Show this guy who's boss, and then let us go. Let us goon. All right. Actually, can we do a little dark goblin? Oh, I should have saved that for the. What? All right. It's all right. All right. Let's just mitigate the damage. It doesn't mitigate the damage. All right. It gets 2 shots, dude. Uis is low-key one of the most annoying cards in the game, man. Cause I know. I'm never mind. I think I'm just bad at the game. All right. I think he has zap. Zap. Holy zest. All right. Hopefully that drags it up. Yes, it does. All right. Let's go. 1v1, yes sir, Desert Bro. 1v1ing every time we lose. We will be doing 10 push-ups. Alright, does he have a spell? I don't think he has a spell. All he has for this is bats. Alright, that works too. But yeah, alright, actually I'm gonna save this for Zap. Don't tell Deadly Lions, but we will be saving this for the Zap. Alright, let's go for Furnace here. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Hey! Alright, let's go there. Pekka right there, and that was a waste of a Goblin Curse. I'll be honest, that was an absolute waste of a Goblin Curse. You know what? Dark Goblin there, did you know same level Dark Goblins 2-tap each other? And not only do they 2-tap each other, they also 2-tap Archers. And we're gonna go for the Battle Ram. We're gonna show him his boss. We're gonna go in for the Skeleton Barrel, Evolved Skeleton Barrel. I paid $12 for this card, man. Alright, let's go for let's cycle quick. Let's low-key just cycle quick so we can get back to our Pekka to counter this. Alright, let's go for a Holy innovative. The F students are the inventors, man. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. The F students are the inventors, and the F students are the greatest of all time, man. Why? Because I am the greatest. Bro is not doing the 2v2s. Alright. I'm down to the 2v2s after this game. Let's go for in fact, let's do 2v2s after this game. Alright. The video Guna, Checky, you're my favorite Gooner. Holy smokes, in the video Gupta, you gotta lock in, man. Hey, gooning is not good for you, man. You gotta lock in. Lock in. Alright, let's go for a... Alright. Holy smoke. Oh! Tonight's the night. This is the moment. Let the absolute smeltering commence. And Deadly Lions, this is why you're under me. This is why I'm the GOAT. This is why I'm on top of you. And this is why you will never, ever, ever be on top of me. And I will always be above you. I will always be on the hierarchical system. I will always be on top. I will always be looking down on you at the top of the pyramid. Looking down on the little peasant you are. Alright, there we go. Little rage outburst from... Oh. Alright, join my private tournament. Private tournament? Yo, I do like private tournaments. Alright, let's join. Low key? Wait, what is this? Viewers low... Hey, are you serious? Hey, viewers will not win, man. Viewers will not win. Alright, you know what? Right now, it's currently 3-3. Currently 3-4. 3-4. 3 wins, 4 losses. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? You know what that means? Man, I'm suddenly tired all of a sudden. Oh shoot. You know what, let's go for the You know what? We will be requesting firecrackers. That is what we will be doing. And you know what we'll be doing? We will finally be pushing. Finally get out of this hell-bent arena. I've been stuck in this arena for the past months, man. I can't take it anymore. Dan the man, 1v1. Yeah, you know what? Let's play. Wait, who's in? All right, nothing in the clan right now. So we will play Dan the man. And actually, why don't we play a little expo for Dan the man, just for Dan the man especially. All right, you know what, man? Holy smokes. I've been stuck at 8,200 trophies. No, it's 8,000 to 8,400 trophies for the past month, man. I genuinely can't take it anymore. It genuinely hurts my soul every time it hurts my soul, man. Like, you know it's bad when something genuinely just hurts your soul to do, man. Like, it just hurts. It hurts deep inside. I can't take it anymore. Should I have logged? Yes. Do I care? No, because my Expo will not get a connection. Alright, time to freestyle. I'm on my phone, and with that demand, I will pick a bone. I split the archers. Nothing rhymes with archers. I put down the Tesla, and I am the goat. I'm the goat. I will roll down a moat. Holy smoke, what am I saying? Alright, let's go for a little night here. Not little willingly. Psych! I know you're watching then, the man. I know you're watching. Alright, let's go for a prediction fireball. What? No! Alright, let's go for a. Oh my gosh, man. Why do we even play this game? Why do we even play this game? Rocket? Why are you playing? Who plays Rocket Cycle? Who in this day and age plays Rocket Cycle? You know what? Actually, apparently the other day I heard that my history teacher, he played Logbait with Sneaky Golem. Are you serious? Alright, first of all, Logbait has got to be the zestiest card imaginable. And second of all, I'll be honest, Logbait is pretty based. I mean, I'll be honest, Sneaky Golem is pretty based. I will not lie. But you know what? You know what isn't based? Shaking your head at me, man. You're gonna regret that real quick, then, the man. This. Alright. You can expo however you want, but that won't stop this gnarly fireball from hitting you right in the face. Alright, that should get rid of the. Give me another shot, man. Give me another shot. That is a connection. Alright, how much damage did I get? Expo, that does. Holy. Whoa. That's a decent amount of damage, I will not lie. But I will take that. We are now nearly in the lead. We will do a defensive archer. I know he has rocket. I know he wants rocket. Rocket. Yup, I knew it. Good boy. All right, let's go for there. Do that there. Move that up there. And let's go for Expo right there. And then I know he wants to do a, yup, call it. And then let's go there. And then let's go there. And I know he has to try and cycle to his rocket. But instead, I will Tesla. And then hopefully he doesn't rocket here. I'm going to log, try to push all that back. And that does get a connection, ladies and gentlemen. We did not get a connection. Instead, we will knight. We'll stand in that here. I feel like he's out of elixir. He's desperate. He's desperate for anything, man. He's grasping on to dear life. I will evil archers. The moment triple elixir hits this man, then the man will start to rocket cycle. And you know what people with rocket cycle do? They have no life. They have no family. They don't have human rights. And I will retract whatever I said because I want to get monetized on YouTube, and we will one day get monetized. Checky, can you do? All right, let's go for a knight right there. And let's go for a log right there to try and prevent everything from happening. Let's ice bear right there. And then alright, here we go. Tesla right there. Skeletons right there. And hopefully this is going to be a good game. Alright, let's go for right there. Holy smokes, man. Let's go for a fireball. Easiest fireball of our lives. And let's log that. Hitting everything just as intended. Alright, let's go for there. Let's knight there. And then hopefully, oh my gosh. I'm getting tired of this back and forth, man. Why can't we just play the game like normal? Whoa, let's go for Expo. And then hopefully he doesn't put down anything. He does. Holy smokes. Alright, Evolution Tesla right there. Alright, let's go for a log right there. And hopefully this does do enough damage. It does not. But luckily, alright, here we go. Might be time to just fireball cycling. Because we have the fastest cycle, man. We are the better players. We are the... Wait, alright, log is 6 elixir. Alright, log is 6 elixir. And then, what? Log is 6 elixir. And then... Oh no, rock is 6 elixir. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's go for Tesla there. Fireball his tower. And then let's try and log that out of the way. Let's try. This is going to be a spell cycle, man. This is going to be intense spell cycle. We're going to knight right there. Alright, so his rocket might do a lot of damage. But here's the thing, man. I cycle faster than him. I cycle faster. I have the better cycle. I am the better player. I am the better goat. Let's start logging. Let's start cycling as cheap as we can. Let's try and defend everything. With our lives. That was horrible archers. But luckily, we are amazing at the game. Alright, let's go for fireball. And then let's go for skeletons. And let us go for a... Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go for there. And then that is not game. We still have... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? You know what? It is what it is, man. It's just a game at the end of the day. And not at the end of the day. End of the day, we will be just pushing ranked because that is what we do best. Pushing trophies, man. Because we will have to get out of this arena. Void Lion over here. Alright, holy smokes, man. You know what? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go for a Hog Rider right there. Hopefully that connects. You know what? I'm going to take this time to relax a bit. And I'm going to stop this at when the stream. The stream ends in 1 hour. The stream ends in 6 minutes. Holy smokes, man. This is a rough life out here. Go for a log right there. Alright. Let's go for a skeleton barrel in the back. Alright. Alright. Dan the Man. Good game, brethren. Yes, sir. Good game, Dan the Man. Alright, let's go for clone? Interesting. Wait, why am I playing this deck? I'm playing Expo Cycle? No, I'm not playing Expo Cycle. What am I playing? Oh, I'm playing my old... No, I'm playing... Oh, yeah, I'm not playing Pickle Bitch Spam. I'm playing my normal deck. Alright, let's go for a cycle there. And let's go for a Hog Rider there. Hog Rider push. It's that emote to get mad. What is that emote? Alright, I have level 10 Fireball, but that's okay. Because you know what? Level 10 is better than no levels. And I know he's going to Goblin Barrel. That's easy defense. He's little voidy tried to do a little sneaky little Goblin Barrel. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, we are goated. We are smash subscribe. Alright. I'm going to go for Tesla right in the middle. Because we are amazing. Holy smokes, man. You know, another... Holy smokes. You know, I was supposed to take my driver's permit test, but then instead I took the SAT, man. Alright, so the thing about SAT, all my... Clone Sparky, interesting play. You know, the thing about the SAT, man, I heard from a couple people that the SAT was low-key a bit bad, you know. The test, dude, they said it was horrible, man. They said it might as well have been purgatory. And me, personally, I don't agree with that because, you know, I don't know what purgatory is like because I am a good soul and I will never ever go to purgatory. Smash subscribe. Do a 2v2 before you leave. Yes. Alright, Mr. Mandy. Alright, Mr. Silver. We will be... Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, man. I am gassed, man. Holy smokes. Oh, whoa. What are you predicting on SAT? I'd say around the 1600, like 1600. Alright, let's go for a easy Dark Goblin right there. Let's go for a Drag right there. Let's go for easy Fireball right there. That should kill everything. Alright, let's go for there. He is an interesting soul, so he will clone. So I'm not sure what he did. Isn't Purgatory kind of good? I'm pretty sure Purgatory is that space where you don't do anything. And why the Skeleton's in the middle? It's Twister Dominance. I told you guys, it's not about the game sometime. Alright, let's go for a nice little Skelly Barrel up there. And let's go for a 9 in the middle. And let us go for Fireball. Valuable Fireball. And this will be game. And hopefully we can get a second tower here. So then we will hit the second tower. Hopefully they hit the second tower a second time. And maybe third time. No, but it is what it is, man. Holy smokes, man. What a game. What a time. Alright. Oh, my smokes, man. Am I hungry? Alright, one last 2v2 for the books. One last 2v2 for the viewers. Smash subscribe. Alright, let's go here. I will join. Shimei Dog, man. Oh my gosh. It is a hard life. Oh. Holy smokes, man. Alright. Holy smokes. Alright. Holy smokes, man. It is tired. But next stream we will figure out how to Alright, little squeakers. Alright, but next game we will try and figure out how to add text and stuff into the streams. Because this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a makeshift stream. Alright. Earthquake right there, but it is what it is because, you know, it's just an earthquake. It's just a little simpleton earthquake. We're in a Dark Goblin to take minimal damage. Do there, boom. Or you know what? It is what it is. Goblin Curse Rage. Goblin Curse Rage does wonders, man. Absolute wonders. Let's drag that over there with Battle Ram. And hopefully this all goes well because we will be absolutely goated. Holy smokes, man. Let's pull up. Let's pull it up. Pull it up. All right, let's go for a little. All right, nice bar barrel. Nice bar barrel right there. We will go for the, what was it? The Skelly barrel, man. Holy smoke, because do we love Skelly barrel. All right, here we go. That does get the death damage, so that is pretty awesome. That is quite ingenious. Great stuff, Shimei Dog, and we will be going absolutely ham on this deck. All right, here we go, man. Holy smokes. Are we tired, man? Alright, Tesla right in the middle. Poison shouldn't get too much value. And if they do something sneaky like anything in the back, we do have Goblin Curse Rage. So we will be absolutely... Alright, where's the skeleton, man? I smell the skeletons. That's not a skeleton, but we will go all in on the P.E.K.K.A. We will go all in on this push. Tonight is the night. And, and they just get to counter our whole deck with a little... They get to counter our whole deck. Yippee! Alright, that is horrible. That is absolutely devastating. They just get to counter our whole deck with a single card, man. Alright, it is what it is, though. You know, I'm not complaining because it is what it is. At the end of the day, we are just chill guys. Let's get back into it, man. You know what? They're laughing at me. They're laughing at us, but it's not us. It's them, man. We will show them who we are. Alright, let's go for a little... freeze. All right, you know what? Let's go for a little rage too. Barbell rage. I like this Shimei Dog. I like where this is going. No, I do not. We just wasted 2 elixir for absolutely nothing. All right, Expo. All right, let's go for a furnace there to try and tank the damage. All right, and that should be a good. That is good. Now that is good, mate. All right, let's go for Dark Goblin there. All right, holy smokes, man. Let's go for a. Alright, let's go for that there, and we will do the push of our lives. I know they want skeletons. I knew they wanted skeletons. We knew they wanted skeletons. Everybody knew they wanted skeletons. That's an easy 5 goblins right there. That's an easy 6 goblins right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, might be the easiest game of our lives. This is why we are this is why we are what we are. This is why we are the GOATs. This is why we are great. Finally, we end the game on a good note. We end the game on a good note. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game. That is game. And that is game. And we will stop. That is where the game will end, man. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time.